Mr. James Duffy lived in Chapelized in an old somber house. There was little furniture in his room, but there were plenty of books on the wall rack. He was very intellectual because he studied too much. He worked in a private bank in Baggot Street and had dinner in an eating house. He was far away from love, romance and women. Sometimes he went to the concerts to listen to the music. One evening he went to a concert. There were not many people in the hall. A woman was seated near him and began to talk with him. The woman was with her young daughter, and James Duffy thought that she was a few years younger than himself. He also knew that she was Mrs. Seneca and her husband was a ship's captain. Another day, after some weeks, he again met her in another concert. From that time he met her in evenings. He was impressed by her words and he wanted to make friendship with her morally. One day they walked together and they passed some days in the same way. Then James Duffy asked her to take him to her house. Then he frequently went to her house. Mr. Seneca also encouraged his visit because he thought that James Duffy wanted to marry his daughter. But he did not suspect on the evil intention of his wife. Mr. Seneca always went to his work and his daughter also went out to give music lesson. So, the two spent more time talking and enjoying. She talked in fantastic way and Mr. Duffy also gave her some books to read. But he still did not study her psychology. One evening, she suddenly got excited and took his hand to her cheek from her sexual feeling. Mr. Duffy did not like her manner and he stopped meeting her. Then she sent his books back. Once she wrote to meet him and that day they talked for 3 hours and agreed not to meet again. For 4 years James Duffy did not hear anything from her. One evening when he was having dinner, his eyes fell on a newspaper which title said, "Death of Lady at Sydney Parade, a painful case." He became grieved remembering the past events. Now he thought that at least she loved him but he neglected her. As a result, she lost her life. He had really missed the joy of his life and he felt himself alone in darkness.